Looking for reliable forex analysis? Check out ForexScope for daily forecasts and insights to help you trade smarter. Link in the description and comments.
Australia's political landscape is experiencing a significant tremor as former Liberal Prime Minister Malcolm Turnbull launches a scathing critique of his own party's recent decision to abandon a net zero emissions target. Turnbull asserts that this move signals a profound disregard for the escalating climate crisis, branding the opposition's stance as a Trumpian campaign against renewables. While moderate factions within the Liberal Party express alarm over the potential fallout in urban electorates, and environmental advocacy groups decry the policy shift as a disaster, Conservative MPs and campaigners have largely applauded the departure from the 2050 net zero goal in the unwinding of Labour's renewable energy pledges. Turnbull, who himself was ousted in a 2018 party room coup partly due to energy and climate policy disagreements, contends that outsourcing policy development to outlets like Sky News and the right-wing media echo chamber has led the Liberals to this point. He believes this abandonment of the 2050 target will unequivocally convince most Australians that the Parliamentary Liberal Party is not taking climate change seriously and is instead embracing a campaign against renewable energy, a sentiment he feels cannot be mitigated by any amount of nuanced justification. Turnbull's pointed remarks, comparing the party to goldfish with memories and piranhas with dining habits, underscore his deep disillusionment. The decision has been met with jubilant celebration by right-wing advocacy group Advance, a vocal proponent of the coalition ditching net zero targets. Advance's director, Matthew Sheehan, informed supporters that this policy shift represents a major victory in the fight to take back the country from the activists and elites. Nationals leader David Littleproud has indicated that the Liberal policy aligns closely with his own party's position and expressed optimism about future negotiations to establish a unified coalition approach, emphasizing a belief in climate change and the necessity of Australia doing its fair share. Liberal MP Leon Rebello suggested that the coalition feels it possesses the necessary social license to move away from these targets, while Conservative Queensland MP Garth Hamilton characterized the move as a great win from the backbench, even foreshadowing immigration as a potential next point of policy contention. Hoping for a more adept handling than climate issues, environmental organizations have reacted with profound dismay. The Australian Conservation Foundation has accused the Liberals of surrendering to global fossil fuel interests and dooming Australians to more extreme weather events, despite assurances from Environment Minister Sussan Ley that the Liberals still support the Paris Agreement's objective of limiting global temperature rises. The Climate Council warned that walking away from net zero is consistent with over 3 degrees Celsius of global heating, posing a dire threat to Australia's climate, economy, and household expenses. Greens Senator Sarah Hanson-Young described Ley's announcement as a train wreck, labeling the proponents as nutters intent on driving Australia's economy off a cliff and continuing environmental degradation. Independent MP Zali Steggall denounced the decision as reckless and a massive step backwards, while Monique Ryan asserted that the Liberals have effectively consigned themselves to electoral oblivion. The policy shift is widely perceived as a significant internal victory for the right wing of the Liberal Party, triumphing over more moderate voices. Key moderates, including Tim Wilson, Andrew Bragg, Maria Kovacic, and Dave Sharma, had previously voiced considerable apprehension regarding the electoral consequences of abandoning the net zero target. One anonymous moderate MP described the position as friendless and difficult to articulate to voters. Jason Falinski, a former Liberal MP and NSW branch president, had cautioned against the party adopting a Nationals light approach, questioning how such a strategy would resonate with voters. Charlotte Mortlock, founder of Hilma's Network, a group focused on recruiting Liberal women, expressed strong disapproval, fearing the perception that the party is not taking climate change seriously and that this would hinder efforts to regain inner metropolitan seats. She noted the coalition's historically mixed record on climate, highlighting the fundamental dichotomy between believing in climate change and pursuing net zero versus abandoning it altogether. Multiple moderate Liberals, speaking anonymously, indicated a broad acceptance of the new stance, believing it would allow them to continue campaigning effectively in metropolitan areas. One megapixel revealed that moderates had indeed attempted to retain the 2050 target during internal discussions, describing the eventual outcome as pretty brutal, despite their support for the party's unified position. Concerns have also been raised regarding the impact on investor confidence due to the breakdown of bipartisan support for net zero and the proposed rollback of Labour's climate incentives. Tony Wood, a senior fellow in energy and climate change at the Grattan Institute, emphasized the business community's consistent demand for policy predictability and clarity. He argued that Australia's potential move away from a clear long-term climate direction, instead opting to follow everybody else, offers little comfort to investors. Wood also